Okay, let me start out this video saying, I, a lot of times you see other people talk about how much experience they got, and I know this and I know that, and I'm not that one. But I tell you this, I've got about 1,000,000 miles experience out here. With this company alone that I'm working for now, I won't say who. I think I'm going on 600,000 right now. What I really am going to say is I do have experience on effing things up. And when you know you're about to do something, you get kind of good at maybe avoiding it, don't you think? And a lot of times out here, drivers, instead of getting out and helping another driver, what they'll do is they'll just sit there and watch and videotape and laugh and, oh, see, that's Swift for you, or Warner or whatever, and not help anybody. I want you to, if you can get anything, you get a few things out of this. Because I remember one time I was watching a guy, he was doing a blind side. Blind side means that you're backing up and you cannot see out of your driver's side mirror because it ain't helping. You actually got to go from your passenger side mirror. And it's called blind siding for a reason. You can't see nothing. And the guy he was blindsiding, which he shouldn't have did. Common sense would have told you go up about 1,000 feet, do a U-turn, and back in. But he was doing it the hard way. And what the guy did, and when he was backing in, he almost hit my truck. So I'm blowing my air horn, bah, 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 and he kept on coming. So I finally got out, banged on the side of his truck in a very angrily manner. I said, hey, man, when you are backing up, and especially if you don't get out and look, and you're backing up, that means you're about to hit somebody. Most truckers don't want you to hit them. So if you hear an air horn, hit the brakes, because he's looking dead at you and knowing you're about to hit him. That's why all these companies say, get out and look. So, I didn't say it politely. I said it very harshly so he could get there. I said, man, if you're new to this, you need to know that. So, okay, so back to the story. The company I work for, it was a parking lot. And I'm going to use this parking lot, the window's a little dirty, parking lot as a reference. If you can see right where my finger is right there, that was the sidewalk. Not over there where you see the wood wall. That was the sidewalk. So it was hard to back in the dock. See, right now I'm backed into a dock. It was hard to back into a dock. Plus, right here, let's imagine, there was a Kenworth. So his nose was right here. So when you're backing up, you have to come around, the truck so you don't hit him from that side. You're coming around from that side so you don't tag him. So it literally took me 45 minutes to get into the dock because I didn't want to hit him. There wasn't, on the opposite side, there wasn't another truck. So it was a little bit easier, but I was still nervous. I don't like the big, long-nosed trucks, all right? So now, when it was time for him to get out, time for him to leave, this funny part is, you see the STs over there? Well, STs was in right there. So he was about his nose was right about there. So the guy pulls all the way up to that spot where I pointed to, and he couldn't make the turn because his trailer, part of his trailer, would have tore this right the heck off. Right there. Would have tore it off. So, being not just a fellow company driver, but someone with some sense, I'm not going to sit here and let you tear my truck up and then tear your truck up too And then I got to go get the piss test because you messed my stuff up and your stuff up. It's common sense. I get out my truck. I run over there with my mask on, fumbling to get the mask on. Hey, I'd say, hey, stop. I'm going to unhook from my truck. Just unhook from it. Dolly down, pull the legs down, and pull out to the right. So when you swing, you'll have an extra, 10, 15 feet? It's just common sense. But the way the place is built, if you couldn't do that, you literally have to go to the left, straighten out, and back the heck out. He didn't want to hear that. I can do it. No, you can't. I'm looking at you. He didn't even get out and look on this side and see that you're about to tear my truck up. I'm looking dead at you. I rush back to the truck, and I'm looking, and they still doing it. Now, a trainer from my company, so-called trainer from my company, gets out, so he can do it, and he's listening to him. What he's trying to get him to do is back in and go to the left and do a wide turn. But if he'd have did the wide turn, he'd have hit Estes on the left. The butt of the trailer would hit him on the left. So once again, you're causing damage. Common sense. So they kept on doing it. I said, okay, no. He's going to tear my stuff up. So I get out. I'm dialing down. And anybody knows with you got to wind this leg. The trailer's coming. And it's about to actually hit me. It's about to hit me. And I'm winding down. I'm yelling at them, hey, stop. So I finally get it, unhook real quick, and pull over. And I get out the truck, right? So the trainer's, he's saying something to the guy, and the poor guy, I'm going to give you the exact look on his face. The guy in the truck, a real nice guy, he had this look like, you ever see that look like I'm about to tear something up? He had that look. And I'm like, oh my God. So back to the story. I come back to my truck. And, I get out the way, and I say this, New York is, Bernie Mac said that. If you ever look at the F-bomb joke he's got, we say a lot of F-bombs, and, most New Yorkers are posturing. We don't mean nothing by it. Honestly, I'm a Christian brother. And I said, I literally said I moved the effing out the way because y'all about to F up my effing truck, and now you can effing go. I literally said that, but I didn't say that in an angrily manner. I really didn't. Because trust me, when I'm mad, you're gonna know it. And when I want to degrade you, you're gonna know it. Because I'm that type of person. But I don't do that. That's not right. So the guy the trainer comes on, he's bolstering now. Now he's peacocking. Hey, don't talk to the guy like that. Don't talk to him like that. Who are you talking to like that? First of all, I wasn't talking to you. Second of all, I actually wasn't even talking to the guy in the truck. I was just speaking out loud. My wife hates that. I was just speaking out loud. I actually wasn't talking to neither one of y'all. So I'm not going to apologize because I wasn't talking to y'all. All right? So now the guy moves out. He's into the front of the truck and pulls up, straightens out, closes his doors. Guess what he does? He comes back over to me and says, hey, man. Wonder you can see my face. Guy comes over to me and says, hey, man, thank you. I wasn't sure about the situation. And I said, hey, bro, no problem. We got to stick together. I said, I'm really good at effing things up. Just like I said in the beginning. I didn't want you to F my truck up and F yours up. And then guess who you in trouble. I said, dude, I literally had a small accident about a month or two ago. Clipping it, I clipped the F-250. $50 worth of whatever, but I probably almost lost my job. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, no problem. The guy thanks me. I say, hey, be careful, drive off, and he drove off. So the other nut job, this so-called trainer, let me tell you something about these company trainers. For you new guys, hopefully a new guys see this. The real guys that should be out here training us truck drivers, they got some real sense. They ain't training you. The ones that done been 1 million, 2 million miles, that actually could give you some real, honest to God experience of telling you from 1967 on what trucking is and what used to be and what happened and those guys don't do it. These companies, usually the guy that's training you is probably got you by 6 months. 6 months to a year. You know why I know that? Because I used to train people. I sit in line and say I was driving for 8 years, but I had about 6 months on them. So guess what? It was the blind leading the blind. But this guy's posturing. And guess what? The spot where he needed to get to was right next to me. Open. Nobody on that side. But he couldn't get in there. Because guess what? Common sense. I'm going on 10 years this November. This parking lot wasn't built for 53-foot trailers and these big behemoths, Kenworths and Peterbilts, and it wasn't built for these. It's built for day cabs. You know what I'm saying? And smaller trailers. So common sense is telling you. See, I got a really bad light here. Common sense is telling you, you got to take it easy and come in at a certain angle. People that train you, they're like, you'll feel it. It really is the truth. Because you do it long enough, you're like, nope, that's the wrong angle, pull back up. Nope, that's the wrong angle, pull back up. Nope, that's the wrong angle, because I'm gonna hit that wall up there when I'm swinging around. Common sense. Nope. No, I got it finally. 45 minutes later, that's what I tell you. I finally got the right angle. So I don't when I'm swinging around, I don't hit the front of the truck. When I don't hit the trailer on this side, and I don't tear this car up here. But he wanted to bullshit saying, look, hey, I know what I'm doing. But he didn't. So the Estes guy, in the next one, he comes out, says, hey, bro, I'm done. Let me pull out so you can get in there easier. He does. The guy pulls out. He's in the day cab, gone, right? You got 2 spots. You're supposed to be in the spot right next to me. He still can't get that spot. So that's showing you he ain't had the a million-mile guy would have jumped in there so quick and make your head spin, and you'd be like, dang, how do you do that? It's called experience. They go in, they be getting in there like butter. Some of them be having the tandem slid all the way back, and then they'll get right where they got it, and then have some way they lock it, slide the tandems, and back up in there. It amazes me, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing, right? So it comes back, right? He can't get in that spot next to me, so he gets in the spot over one. Because now he can swing around and do it right way. So after that, I'm like, I'm quiet. I'm laughing, right? But he still, I got it. He's, hey, because I'm in the same company, but my truck is dirtier. You know why my truck is dirty? Because I done put, this last month, I put, I think 10 or 11,000 miles on this truck. And I'm doing my job. But he want to peacock. Because I'm a trainer. I got to embarrass you in front of my trainee. So he's got some kind of recording device right on his chest. So y'all might see me on Instagram or something yelling and screaming, because I'm that type of person who goes 0-100. He got this recording device right on his chest right here. He's going to tell me, do you know who I am? And, when usually I'm from New York, so I'm trying to explain, who the F are you? I'm trainer whatever. So evidently you didn't show me you know how to train. You see what I'm saying? And, I went to 0-100. I could have handled it better. Be honest with you, could have handled it better. And that's why I explained it to my boss, the safety guy, and the district safety guy. Because a lot of times you got to tell these folks before they see, crazy Dan acting on a fool. I could have handled it better. More Christian-like. But this guy was a straight-up fool. And, and I explained, hey, I wasn't talking to y'all. I was just, mouthing off. But You can't tell him. It's just honestly, he didn't know what the heck he was doing. And you're going to try to help someone else. When you don't know what you're doing, don't be trying to help nobody. Just be a spotter. Say, hey, you're going to hit this. Hey, you're going to hit that. That's it. Don't be trying it. And I tried to explain, he had the trainee there. Now, the trainee was scared to say anything, but I told him. And I said, babe, hey, you see that big Kenworth he driving? It ain't built for this parking lot. Beware. Plain and simple. Beware. You're going to tear something up. And it's so funny. And then he just kept on. And I'm like, look, hope he didn't think I was afraid of him. I wasn't. I wasn't afraid of him. I'm afraid of my wife. Okay? She whooped my behind. This fool was about to get a beat down. But then I about to open his door and I said, man, go on back to your truck. Now, the funny part about that is, another experienced driver, he had an old freight shaker or whatever, he come to the same spot. He's trying to back in there. He's having a hard time. I knew he was going to have a hard time, but now Mr. Trainer about to get out. Yeah. I'm going to show you. And then he swings around. I get out on the opposite driver's side. He rolls down the window. Hey, bro, let me unhook and move out the way so you can get in there. Mr. Dumb Behind Trainer gets back in his truck because now he's realizing, hey, maybe I need to shut the F up because I don't know what I'm talking about. Because again, we're truck drivers. I don't want him, the next guy, to tear me up, right? We work together. Some of these places you got to really literally unhook, move out the way. And for him to get out, the other guy was going to have to unhook and move out the way. Plain and simple. If you guys are new, you're new at this, going forward is the easiest thing in this truck. You just got to keep it straight in between the lines, okay? 90% of your job is backing this thing up. Get the hell out and look. Get out and look. Because when you tear something up, you're going to be in safety with your head down, looking like a freaking moron. They say, did you get out and look? Oh, no. Thought I had it. No, you didn't. Get out and look. If it don't feel right, that's what the district safety guy said to me. If it don't feel right, don't do it. And I was saying, you know what? You right. He's so right. If it don't feel right, don't do it. If you're tired, don't do it. If you're frustrated, girlfriend, wife, boyfriend, or whatever, pull over, calm the heck down. Don't do it. Even emotions will mess you up in this thing. Have some common sense. Take it easy. If you're in a rush, slow down, because you're going to tear something up. Don't do it. You need to be the calmest person you need to be. It's funny. This place right here I'm at, I'm not going to videotape the person next to me. Took me an extra few minutes to get in here because the door on that side, the chain is messed up. So I'm taking too much time. One more minute I had it. But this person on here gets mad and zooms in front of me so they could back up. Okay. I'm not going to get mad because I'm taking my time. I'm getting in between these two doors, and these two, I'll show you if you can see them. Out the back. See that little yellow metal brackets? The little yellow metal brackets. Well, my door was swinging wide because it's just wasn't hooked in there right. So if I went in there wrong, guess what I did? I'd have tore the daggone door off the side. See what I'm saying? Just slow it down. Just slow it down so you don't tear something up. Again, I got a buddy of mine that's been doing it 30 years. He says the same thing. And he gets my utmost respect. Because ain't no way I'm going to be out here 30 years. But He gets my utmost respect. Just slow it down and be careful.